2, 1, go!
Hello Nidorinos and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and today the grass type Coney Spring side are trying desperately to keep their season alive as they host the Doofed Combats of Fighting types, starting out with Poliwrath and Myantia. It will be Sceptile and Leafeon starting out for the grass type side, and immediately Sceptile is going to go for a Dragon Pulse onto Myantia here, and this is a really good hit to start off the matchup. Myantia responds with the Octazooka, won't be very effective there onto the evolution, but it is going to lower Leafeon's accuracy here, as that dual wing beat is avoided by Poliwrath. That is fantastic for the combats, who respond with the Scorching Sands onto Leafeon. Yet again, not very effective, but they are keeping on the offensive. Sceptile now with the Fishiest Rend onto Myantia, and Myantia is taken out. This is a perfect start for Sceptile with those two hits. Power swap now coming from Leafeon. It is going to share its attack and special attack with Poliwrath, who goes for the Yawn, looking to put Sceptile to sleep in the coming turns, wants to try and stop the momentum that the grass type is already building. And Lucario coming out now for the combats is immediately met with an Icicle Spear from Sceptile. This multi-hit move hits twice. It's got 3, looking for 5, it's got 4, it's almost there. And it is going to be a 5-time connection with that multi-hit move, although not very effective. You always want to get all 5 Leafeon with the sticky web, throwing it onto the side of the Doofed Combats. Whoever lands in that will have their speed lowered. Lucario now going for the grudge, looking to hold a grudge here against the opposing side, see if it's successful. The Psycho Shift, though, will fail from Poliwrath as Sceptile has been put to sleep. Now the Doofed Combats are on the bottom of the leaderboard. They want to get away from that Twisted Spoon position as desperately as possible, as Leafeon performs the aromatherapy. This is fantastic because Sceptile, who's just been put to sleep, has already been woken up and is met with a triple kick from Lucario that only connects twice as well. Poliwrath now going for the bulk up here. This is really good. It's boosting these stats nice and early, getting an attack and defense boost, and it does have that 95 base attack. It's actually the lowest of all Pokemon on the Doofed Combats in that physical attack stat, as Poliwrath has been poisoned here by Sceptile, but is able to avoid a Twister from Leafeon. This will connect with Lucario here. Not very effective, however, as Lucario with the Topsy-Turvy does fail. Poliwrath going for the Acid here will connect with both grass types. That's super effective move, doing good damage. It's also going to lower that special defense of Sceptile as Poliwrath takes that damage from the poisoning that it received earlier on. And now Sceptile setting up for the rollout. This won't be very effective here on Poliwrath, but it will build momentum every time it connects. Leafeon with the Expanding Force is going to do much more damage to Poliwrath there. Super effective. As Lucario with the Drill Peck, this is super effective and eliminates Sceptile from this matchup. That is a key elimination there by the Doofed Combats. And Poliwrath is going to follow it up with the Brick Break to complete the huge play, as Leafeon is eliminated from this match as well. The 2 grass type Pokemon eliminated in the one turn. Poliwrath continuing to take the poison damage as Cradilly and Exeggutor come out now for the Coney Spring, and Lucario immediately with the Bug Buzz onto the Dragon Grass type, and that is a huge, super effective hit. It's also going to lower Exeggutor's special defense here, as Poliwrath is going to set up an electric terrain. I actually think this will hinder Poliwrath more than anyone on the field, but looking at Exeggutor, it practically looks like a conductor being so tall out there on the field. And Exeggutor now with the Ice Fang onto Lucario. Lucario is able to tank that not very effective move, but Cradilly setting up an Aqua Ring nice and early, looking to restore its health in between turns if it takes any damage. It's yet to take any though, as Poliwrath continuing to take damage from that poisoning. Lucario with the Power Trip going for Cradilly. Cradilly tanks that move. Poliwrath now with the Sludge Bomb onto Exeggutor, and Exeggutor is eliminated with that super effective move. The Doofed Combats are building some massive momentum, as that Snipe Shot from Cradilly is actually going to restore the health of Poliwrath and keep it in this matchup even longer, so that poisoning will have to continue to do its work for the Coney Spring, chipping away here at Poliwrath. Out comes Bomber Snow for the Coney Spring now, as the Forest Curse will fail from Lucario, and Poliwrath with the Electrify on a Bomber Snow, making its moves electrified. Poliwrath does not want to be hit by that, and here comes the Energy Ball onto Lucario, and a Lucario is eliminated by a Bomber Snow with that move, as the Fake Out fails from Cradilly. I did not expect a Bomber Snow to be the Pokemon taking out Lucario today. Poliwrath continuing to take that poison damage, Having a good game so far though, as Blaziken comes out for the Dooford Combats. Surely wants to capitalize on its fire type and as it's caught in that sticky web, lowering its speed. Poliwrath now with the drop kick onto Cradily, trying to capitalize on its part rock typing is going to lower the attack stat, as well as a Abomasnow with the revenge here onto Poliwrath. Poliwrath still in this as Blaziken with the Thunderbolt trying to capitalize on the electric terrain, going for Cradily. It's not very effective, however, and Cradily with the Sand Tomb is going to go for Blaziken, trying to capitalize on its fire typing with that super effective move, trapping it in that quicksand. It will take continuous damage from that move as Cradily gets its health restored with the Veil of Water, but Poliwrath has been taken out of this matchup by that poisoning, finally getting that elimination. And there's that quicksand doing the damage to Blaziken. That chip damage is working wonders for the Coney Spring as Conkeldurr comes out and is immediately caught in the sticky web. It is a 3 versus 3 battle now as the spit up fails from Abomasnow, and Blaziken's going to go for the Darkest Lariat onto the part ice type. Gets a good hit in there as Cradily with the tail slap onto Conkeldurr, hits twice. This multi-hit move, it's got 3, only connecting 3 times here. This Conkeldurr is going to respond with the Bolt Strike onto Abomasnow, and a huge hit, but Abomasnow is able to hold on. It is an easy target, and that not very effective move as well, clearly boosted by the electric terrain. And there's that quicksand yet again, doing damage to Blaziken after Cradily had its health restored yet again by the Veil of Water, but that electric terrain has finally disappeared from the battlefield, and Abomasnow now with the entrainment is going to add that soundproof ability to Conkeldurr, taking away the sheer force that it has. And now Blaziken with the double team is going to boost its evasiveness, going to try and dodge all the attacks that it can from the Coney Spring. Dooford Combat's really holding their own here today. Cradily with the Howl, but Abomasnow soundproof, so it's not even going to benefit its teammate. However, it will benefit Cradily, boosting its attack stat. Conkeldurr here with the Hone Claws is going to boost its attack. It's also going to boost its accuracy with that move, see if it can capitalize on it. It has 140 base attack. You do not want to be hit by Conkeldurr. You don't really want to be physically hit by any of the fighting types, as Blaziken continuing to take damage. And Abomasnow with the Stuffed Cheeks now looking to boost its defense, but it's such an easy target. Now is not the time to be boosting its defenses, as Blaziken goes for the Energy Ball onto Cradily. There's a huge critical hit there. And Cradily is going to respond with the shift here. They need to get back on the offensive, do the Coney Spring. They want another elimination, surely, as Cradily is going to boost its speed and attack. Conkeldurr going for the cut now onto Abomasnow, and Abomasnow is eliminated from this matchup. The Dooford Combats have taken back the lead, and this Cradily yet again having its health restored. And that quicksand still doing damage to Blaziken. Blaziken is surely not having a good time here today, as Rillaboom comes out as the last Pokemon for the Coney Spring and immediately sets up that grassy terrain with its hidden ability, the Grassy Surge ability. This could actually hinder the Coney Spring though, because the Dooford Combats get the benefit of this, as Rillaboom goes for a Moonblast, going for Conkeldurr. That's super effective hit, doing good damage there. And Blaziken goes for the triple kick onto Cradily, gets the first one, and it only needs 2 because Cradily is eliminated. Rillaboom is all by itself. It's got 3 fighting type Pokemon to contend with, as Conkeldurr is going to go for the Lands Wrath here. Rillaboom surely tanked this move, and that it does. Not very effective, and it gets its health restored there with that grassy terrain, but Blaziken and Conkeldurr will also get the benefits of this grassy terrain, as Rillaboom is surely going to have to go for some double moves. Instead going for the Lovely Kiss this time though, it will put Conkeldurr to sleep. This is fantastic. Rillaboom then only has to contend with Blaziken on the offensive, who goes for the reversal here. Is going to do some more damage to Rillaboom, actually gets the critical hit in there as Conkeldurr is still asleep. That was a great hit there by Blaziken. Rillaboom needs to get some quick eliminations. It does have its health restored, as will the other 2 Pokemon on the field. The Coney Spring are in 12th position. Their season's not over right now. They do not want to lose this match. Technically, neither is the Dooford Combats, but their likelihood is so slim, as the Mega Kick is avoided by Rillaboom and Conkeldurr is still asleep. But yes, the Dooford Combats, even though they've only won 2 games, if they win every game from here, they actually could still make the championship trials. Although, like I said, very unlikely. They'll have to have everything fall into place, but a Doom Desire now is set up by Rillaboom here, choosing Doom as its destiny, but Blaziken with the Dragon Rush coming down hard onto Rillaboom there. KingNido's still fast asleep. That's fantastic for Rillaboom, but it needs to get Blaziken off this field. If Blaziken can connect with a stab fire type move, surely it will get an elimination here. KingNido's looking good here with its health being restored. Rillaboom goes for the Thunder Punch onto Blaziken, gets a great hit there. Blaziken with the Spite's going to lower the PP of Rillaboom here, trying to set it up to go for struggle in the future as KingNido finally wakes up and goes for the role play here. Yet again, KingNido's ability is going to be changed, this time changing to the Grassy Surge ability. Not that it really matters, that Grassy Terrain's already set up. Rillaboom still restoring health. I mean, if KingNido does go back to the bench and comes back on the field though, that could change things all over again here as Rillaboom... Oh, but before Rillaboom goes for its move, the Grassy Terrain has disappeared. Rillaboom going for the Volt Switch, wishing it had a bench to go back to. Blaziken with the Aqua Jet. This won't be very effective. Rillaboom's able to heavily tank that move, but KingNido is going to go for the super effective Inferno, and Rillaboom is eliminated. The Doofer Combats have ended their 4-game losing streak with a massive victory here today over the Coney Spring. That is what the fighting types needed. And they're going to want to look to repeat that again when they have an even bigger challenge in the next round, when they face the Shamudu Keepers, who will have the type advantage over them. Whereas the Coney Spring will also be at a type disadvantage when they face the Jubilite Venom next round. But in our very next matchup, it will be the Numorphle Devils trying to make sure they can secure a place in the Masters 8, going on to face the Lumiose Lightning, who are trying desperately to keep their season alive. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.